Yes, how are you?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm
Shout
doing
out to my
good.
shout out to the real highly dysfunction, your girl Sunshine Anderson. Big fan.
Thank
We
you.
go way back. And she's my Gap 2 sister. And I'm happy to meet you.
Nice
You
to
gotta do
meet you
that right
too.
there. You gotta let him have it.
Nice
I'm
to
so
meet
happy.
you.
Michael Strahan, he changed over. So I'm trying to get in that slot. So you trying to help me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so do you want me to call you by your government name?
What's my government name?
Rashid. You didn't know I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
you call me that. Call me
You, di-
Rashid.
you didn't know I do that. Hi, you guys.
Yeah, my name is Rashid. Oh shit, threw me a loop there. Threw me
Yeah,
a loop there.
I love you too. Say Keisha. Is that Keisha? How y'all doing? Okay,
Oh,
so where are you?
what you mean? What am I?
DJ Chill Will is in the building. I'm sorry. I said,
Shout out to
where are
Chill Will.
yeah. Where
So
are you?
where am I right now?
What city?
Oh, I'm in Rockland County, New York. I'm in Rockland
Okay.
County. Shout out to Spring Valley. Shout out to the home team.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. I've been listen. Before I even did this, completed this deal, I was already saying you was coming. You know what I'm saying? So I've been speaking about this shit for months, and here we are. See, fellas,
Yeah,
I wasn't lying. I ain't let y'all down. Even
you
when I was
speaking into
lying, I was
existence.
lying. You know what I'm saying?
No, you
So shout
spoken
out to
into
the real.
existence.
So listen, you got Level Up out, which I
Yeah,
like. I like a lot. And you got a
thank you.
book. You got a book. Is it out or is it coming out? Called One Hit
The
Wonder.
book is out.
The book is out.
The book is
One Hit
out.
Wonder is out. Sunshine Anderson. One Hit Wonder is about. It's about reinventing yourself. And
Yeah,
listen, I'm a felon, so I'm a master at trying to reinvent myself, and that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here, trying to be the example for my kids and other kids, and
that's
anybody that been
beautiful.
through any trouble, anything in their life. That's what high dysfunction is about. So
That's
tell me
beautiful.
about the book.
The book is, like you said, it's titled "One Hit Wonder: The 7 Steps to Reinventing Yourself." A lot of people was like, "Well, why did you name it that?" And a lot of people that are close to me, friends, people that love you, are like, you're not a one hit wonder, and you're not a one hit wonder, but how the world perceives you is just what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And so I had to learn how to embrace that one hit wonder thing. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm
Mm.
live. Can you close that door? Thank you. Sorry. I just had to learn how to embrace it. You know what I mean? It has a negative connotation to it, one hit wonder. It implies that you didn't never do shit, that you just, oh, you just, you got one, you wasn't good enough for nothing else. You know what I mean? And it stings, you know what I mean? It stings and it's very hurtful. And the majority of the time, the people that say that shit ain't never done nothing in their lives, you know what I mean? But it just kind of dismisses you, and so I had to kind of find a way to embrace it, so that it wouldn't sting, so that it wouldn't hurt so bad, you know what I mean? And I just kind of figured out, you can't beat me with the one thing that made me, you know what I mean? And so one hit wonder, the 7 steps to reinventing yourself. People always say to me, or they'll DM me, wow, I like how you just keep going. I like how you keep pushing, I like how you reinvent yourself. And I was like, wow, like, is that what I'm doing? You know what I mean? You don't really see yourself like other people see you sometimes. And so I thought, what a perfect way to just kind of show people that you can come back from anything. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
so this book is about picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, staying prayed up, you know what I mean? And the steps you need to get back to your next level, to your new you. You know what I mean? And so I think everybody should check it out. It's only 39 pages, 59 pages. You can read that, you know what I mean, in an hour. But yeah, it
And that's
just the
funny.
tools that
You
I've
got,
used to help me get
excuse me,
back.
my brothers got short attention span, so 59 pages is something that you motherfuckers can handle. Shout out to the real. I'm
You can do
just saying,
that. You can
59
do
pages
that.
is a lot for brothers nowadays, bro. You
Yeah, I ain't
you show
mad.
them niggas a book, woo, it's heavy in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So so you was married before.
yes.
So it's how you function.
Um,
It's how you
I
function.
was married. I was married to. I forgot that I was on highly dysfunctional, and I forgot about these fucking questions she was gonna ask me today. So let's just keep it all the way real, because that's what I do. I don't know how to fake. I am married. I'm still
Shout out to
married.
the real. Shout out to the
Yeah,
real.
I'm still married. I have been married for 13. Gosh, I've been married for coming on 14 years. I've
Hold
been
on. Are you guys
separated.
still? Hold on.
Let
Hold
me
on.
finish.
Hold on.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Hold up.
All right.
I've been married almost 14 years, but I've been separated almost 13 years.
Oh, I've been through
Feel me?
that.
Okay.
I've been through
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Are
My
you guys?
daughter's
Do you
father
guys
and I
still
were,
talk from time to time?
no, we don't see each other. We have not had any contact. My daughter just met her father Christmas in 13 years. Yeah.
And why is that?
You'd have to ask him that, you know. But yeah,
Was he away? Was he in another country? Is he
we were
Chinese?
together. We were together 6 years before we got married. So
Mm.
we had already kind of been through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that by the time we got married, and I was pregnant, and you did what you did to me, that was my fault. But I'm not gonna let you do it to my child. I'm not gonna let you do it to my daughter. So you can either be a full-time dad, because I'm a full-time mom, or you can figure your life out and come back when you're ready. So after 13 years, he figured it out, and this past Christmas, was the first time he met his daughter. Yeah, pretty much.
So he sounds like a real piece of shit.
I mean,
Well,
it
shout
is
out
what
to
it
the
is.
real.
It is what it
So
is.
I'm gonna get
It
off
is what it is.
that. So let's go back, man. So
Oh,
listen,
wait,
you
wait.
was
So let's clarify before you move on. Let's clarify. She is single. Yes, she's in divorce court right now. Okay, be very clear. Okay, she is a
mhm.
single woman. Okay, make sure we clarify that. Now, next question.
I'm just saying, I want my people to know if they show up, they might have to fuck a nigga up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Because I've
it,
been through
it ain't
that.
gonna
I've
be.
been through
It,
that,
it ain't gonna be
and
none
I've
of
been
that.
through I've been through the 10-year divorce, and things get
Yeah,
complicated from time to time.
yeah.
You guys might still like each other every now and then.
No, no, no. I guess the real question is, why haven't I gotten divorced? You know what I mean? In all those years, like, why have
Yeah,
I still been
let's
married?
talk about that. Let's talk
Okay,
about
so
that.
let's talk about that. I think that I'm speaking personal. It was so
Yeah.
bad that when it's over, it was just over. You know what I mean? And I used to say, I done packed all that shit up and put it in a box up under the bed. But then I had to
Yeah.
move the bed, and then I had to move the box out the house. You understand? Because the box was up under the bed, and all that spirits and crazy shit was coming from under the box. So then I had to move the box
Yeah.
out of the
The
house. You
spirits
understand?
did the
So
crazy
so
shit.
that hold up. So when you go to divorce court, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? I'm already taking care of your kid. So it just was like, man, like, I ain't got this kind of money to get divorced. You know what I mean? Like, and before you know it, you don't even realize you married no more. You know how many relationships I done been in? Well, I ain't been in that many relationships, but I'm saying you
How you
just
just
live your
fucked?
life.
How you just
You
fucked?
just live your
Shout
life,
out
and
to the real.
you don't even remember you married until you meet a nigga and they be like, yo, you got a man. You be like, well,
Man, you sound like me, man.
a little complicated, but I ain't seen the man, okay? I have no contact with him, so I'm a single woman, period.
Yo, shout out to the real. And you sound just like a nigga.
I'm a nice girl. I'm really a
Hey,
nice
listen, we
girl.
appreciate it. Here, right
Thank you.
here, you appreciate it. I already knew once you had a gap, I already knew you was trouble. I was like, shout out to the Geminis. You a Gemini, right?
All day.
Yeah, we never know what's gonna happen, man. I'm so excited. I hope you
You
like
a Gemini too?
transform right here. Start
You
cursing me out. It's gonna be great.
you a Gemini too?
Huh? No,
You
I'm an
Gemini too?
Aquarius. I'm
Oh,
an
you good
Aquarius.
people. You good people. Good people. Yeah,
I'm
you
good
good
people.
people.
Y'all
Yeah,
heard that? I'm good. I'm good people.
you good
So
people.
listen, you was out there with Macy Gray and all that. So you got one of the best songs in the world. You hit the club, that shit come on, the world just turned. If everybody's sitting down in the corner, shy, you put that on, everybody up on their feet. So
Yeah,
first of all, that's a beautiful thing.
it
And
is.
how does that feel?
it still feels good. It still feels, you know, like when it comes on and I be like, y'all get up, you know, and they get up and they run to the stage and they got their phones out like you Beyonce or something, you know what I mean? And I be like, oh my God, like, it's still, you know, my friends be calling me saying, yo, they playing it, we in the club, you know what I mean? Leaving me messages, you know, so it still feels good. I'm just grateful. You know, it's been 20 years this year, 20 years since Heard It All Before. So
And you wrote
I'm
that
blessed.
song?
Huh?
You wrote that?
I'm one of the writers on the record. It's 5
Good.
writers on the record, believe it or not.
Good. So you've been, yeah. So you got a long career, and the shit's
Yes.
still running. And a lot of people don't know you had 3 albums. So what happened, man? Was it Macy Gray? Was
No,
she
you
high?
know, no,
Because
let
here
me
we
let me
want to
make
know
sure I
what kind of
clarify that too.
cocaine was going on. Was Mike Tyson there? Was Bobby Brown there? And shit, I could have been there. And I want to know the stories. What the fuck happened? Who was sniffing and sucking whose dick?
Yo, it was if it wasn't for Macy, shit would have been way worse. You know what I'm saying? Like what you know what I mean? It would have been way worse. Macy saw something in me and she didn't want me to get taken advantage of. So Macy helped me get my attorney, my lawyer, my business accountant. She helped me get everything in order so I'd be ready when it started because some other people had made sure I was straight. So Macy, love her to the end of time. What happened?
I'm glad you said that here because we didn't know. Because
Yeah,
some people, we hear some blog, we have some information that say
yeah.
Macy Gray was at fault. And then we have others that said you was mad at Macy Gray. So you was never mad at Macy Gray.
Never,
So you
never,
heard it here
never.
first. You never
I
mad. It's
don't even
never
know where
about her.
I don't know where none of that came from. Macy took me on tour with her. Look, yo, I ain't never owned a Macy Gray record. I ain't never bought. I was never a Macy Gray fan. You know what I mean? She knew the people that I was in business with, and she was listening to them talk. You understand? And she knew that it wasn't gonna turn out good for me because she knew who they was. You understand? And so she basically sat down next to me at a party one night and was like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "What you mean?" She was like, "You ready?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know, they got me. I'm
Hold on.
good."
Did she say like, are you
She said,
ready?
"You ready?"
Like this, are you ready?
That's
Are you
exactly
ready
what it
for
was.
time?
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. And I was
Are
just
you
like,
ready?
she was like, call me tomorrow. And I called her the next day, and for the whole week, she took me to see three managers. She took me to three attorneys, 3 business accounts. And at the end, she said, now you pick who you want. She took me on tour with her just to show me the ropes. Like, she was great. She was a mother, you know what I mean? She had her own home, and she was doing her thing, you know. I remember one time she gave me $13,000 cash just to sing background on one of her records. But she gave me cash so I wouldn't have to, you know what I'm saying, go through reporting it to the IRS or nothing like that. Like, she's really a good person. So I don't even know where that drama came from, but I'm forever indebted to Macy Gray. But what happened? People forget that my album came out the same year, 9/11. So the album came out in April. Aaliyah passed on the plane in August, and then 9/11 was 3 weeks later.
Yo,
So
sunshine.
the music business, the whole damn country like shut down. You know what I mean? That was a crucial time for me. That was the beginning, you know what I mean? And it got cut short. And then after that, when I went back, it was no labels that was waving the red flag for Sunshine after Heard It All Before, after, everybody merged. They had a lot of artists that they couldn't handle. And I said, you know what? Give me my record back and let me go somewhere else. I got my record back and I end up with Matthew
Do you
Knowles.
own the master set?
I don't own the masters. I don't own the masters. I got the, but I got, they gave me, they gave me the record
That
back though.
song is gonna be around forever.
Yeah, God is good. And I ended up with Matthew Knowles, and I thought it was really gonna take on after that. It just never did. I can't really tell you what happened. I know that promotions or no promotion had a lot to do with my career over these 20 years. Just people taking advantage of you, being alone in this industry and just not really knowing, you know what I mean, who to trust. It's a cutthroat world. And so it just, the cookie crumbled the way it did. You know what I mean?
Well, let's say people say, because you still had one of the greatest songs of all time, and the album still didn't flop. You know what I'm saying? It
Thank you.
didn't flop. So,
No, it
you
didn't.
know what
No,
I'm
it
saying?
didn't.
Maybe it didn't do as, you know, maybe the single. I heard Jay-Z speak about this. He talked about sometimes the single is sometimes too big for the artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, I don't think the follow-up single to Heard It All Before, it wasn't the best follow-up to Heard It All Before. Your
Mm,
second song solidifies you. Your second
mm,
song says, okay, she's here. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Heard It All Before was big, but we didn't back it up the right way. You know what I'm saying? We didn't
mm.
come back with the right single, with the second single we should have. And it just kind of dwindled with that particular album. But, you know, I've had 2 albums since then. The second album, definitely. The second album was my best album. Like I said, Matthew Knows. Dr. Dre is on that album. Mary, Warren Campbell, Layla Hathaway.
So
The
what
album was
happened
great.
there? What
That was
happened
Matthew
there?
Knows. That was a bad time for Matthew. It was a bad, really bad time for Matthew. That's when all the rumors and stuff were starting to come out about the shit that he was doing behind the scenes, you know.
Matthew was fucking.
Oh
Matthew
yeah,
was
he
fucking.
was. That's clear. Yeah. And he was snorting a whole lot of cocaine. And it
Shout
wasn't
out
good
to
for business.
cocaine.
Yeah, it wasn't good for business. And so, you know, I and a few other artists got caught up, you know what I mean, in that drama, you know. I don't know. I can't answer the question. I can only just say what happened is that God had other plans. You know what I'm saying? You know, he gave me Heard It All Before. He allows me to be, you know, like you said, you know, top tier, #1 hit wonder. You know what I mean? But I'm blessed that I do got that record that stands the test of time. It's a classic record. You know, it took me a little while to
Embrace that.
understand that it was classic. You
Mm.
know, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm in a good
Yeah,
place.
but at the same time, you had other albums, and maybe it wasn't as big as Her at All, but the second album had a few joints that did some damage.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Did they pay you? Is everything on the business side with all your shit correct?
I
Do
don't
you
think it's
feel
ever
like
correct.
any of them take
If
advantage?
let's say that it wasn't correct then. It wasn't correct then. Thank God I've run into 2 good people over the years, you know what I'm saying, that have helped me get my business together, that have helped me get my royalties back. Shout out to Corey Taylor, who manages SWV and Coco. He's been influential in my career. Shout out to Rob Miko and CeCe Peniston. They are helping me, you know what I mean, get my royalties and stuff back. So, you know, it's kind of like it's going backwards. You know what I mean? It's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
all of the things that I didn't get to do then, you know what I mean, I'm getting to do now, opening up for Frankie Beverly and Mays and CeCe Peniston, you know what I mean? All the things I didn't get to do then, you know, all the money I didn't make then is coming in now, you know what I mean? So I feel great.
Well,
I
even
do.
now, right? Being that we got social media, and people still want to hear you. People still want to hear more music, and you get to know that. You get to feel that. Do you feel underappreciated in the industry?
I won't say underappreciated. I'll say it's hard to chase something that ain't been nice to you. It's hard
What
to
do you mean by that?
continue. It's hard to continue to run and chase your dreams when that shit ain't been real nice to you. You know what I'm saying?
Did you quit sometimes?
Oh, I definitely did. That's why you didn't hear from me. That's why I ain't got but 3 albums. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
After Heard It All Before,
That
there
was
was
your
6.
decision.
Say it again. Yeah.
That was
Oh
your
yeah.
decision.
After Heard It All Before, I'm gonna keep it real funky with you, without being rude and mean and nasty. You know, music evolves, music changes. By the time Heard It All Before, by the time Heard It All Before, and I woke up out of my darkness, music had changed, and Ashanti was #1 on the charts. And I remember telling myself, I'm good. I'm not doing that. I'm not singing no more, because music had changed to such where I felt like we was missing real singing. You know what I mean? From the gut. You know, I wasn't raised in the church or nothing like that. I wasn't raised singing in the church, but from the gut. You understand? My voice is deep. My voice is strong. And I wasn't getting that from this new music. So I was like, you know what? I ain't doing that shit no more. I moved to Atlanta. I got me I went to cosmetology school. At this time, I was married to my husband. My husband played in the NFL for 9 years. So I still felt like I was a star. You know what I mean? Even though I wasn't making the money from the music industry, my husband's career, my husband's career was providing a lifestyle for me that I was enjoying.
You're still a star, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
listen,
always.
you have done what some people have never done and never will. That's why when I hear people, when I'm around regular folks and they criticize our star, meaning black people, our stars so hard for their failures, whether they got hooked on drugs, whether they fuck with the wrong woman, they criticize them so hard, like they could have did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to me, I always wonder, like, you know that you are nothing.
Right.
Like, you're literally on the side of the sideline, man. So when you hear people talk like that, I'm always amazed at people that do great things. So somehow that's why I'm here. And I'm that's why it's like a childhood dream. That's why I say living the dream, baby. This is great for me.
Yeah.
Never mind nobody else. This is a celebration for me.
I love that.
I drink tons of champagne. It's like I've been doing all the way up to this point.
I love it.
Shout out to the real. So Level Up. Who did you work with? Who produced it?
So Level Up is produced by a guy here in North Carolina, a good friend of mine that I've known for a long time. His name is Gav. Gav1 on Instagram. Gavin is amazing. He's an artist. He's a producer. He's just an all around, extraordinary guy. And but Gavin is a singer, and his voice matches mine. You know what I mean? We got that same tone. And I was, just feeling bad and want to get back into them. Like I say, it's hard to chase something that ain't been nice to you. So as soon as I say I'm not doing music no more, it calls me back and I end up back in the studio. It just felt right. Level Up. It just felt right. Level Up is, let's do it together this time. You know what I mean? I need you and you need me. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. Get your ass off my sofa. You know what I mean? Man up. You know what I'm saying? And let's build something together. So Level Up is about let's work together, me, you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's how you feel. So, are you dating now?
Yeah. It ain't going so good, but yeah. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I'm a different kind of girl. You know what I mean? I'm a different kind of girl. And I'm getting older. I'm not one of these little young girls that you can just kind of run some game on. So, I ask a lot of questions and it's just too much.
Oh, so you're nosy?
Am I nosy?
You're nosy?
No, I'm not nosy like that. I'm
off the rip. I'm talking about off the rip. I mean, if you fucking, it's probably your business at that point. But we talking about off the rip.
No, I'm not nosy. No, I'm not nosy.
Off the rip. Like you care that much to be nosy off the rip, or do you let it grow?
You have to let it grow. Yeah, I'm not nosy though. I'm not finna be going through your phone. I'm not finna be doing none of that. I'm a goddess. So if you ain't, I can tell when you're not connected. You know what I'm saying? If you're not connected, you gotta go anyway. You know what I mean? Don't even get that far. But no, I'm not nosy. You know what I mean? The questions that I ask, I'm trying to get in your head. I'm trying to get in your heart. You know what I'm saying? I want to know who you really are. I want to know if it's worth my time. Huh?
You're air signs. I already know. Geminis, you know what I'm saying? Deep down, we get freaky, but it has to
Lady Kate Boss said Gemini problems. Yes, ma'am. Inquisitive.
Yeah. And we have, and the people want to know. Are you bipolar? How are you? What kind of relationship are you excited? What kind of woman is,
Am I in a relationship?
When she's in love.
I'm spontaneous.
When you're not in love, it don't count. That's not the real you. And that's why I hate people be hearing stories about people you fuck with nowadays. It's common. So it's like, motherfucker, who is he? Who is she?
Right.
Like, so what? If we wasn't, I didn't care. Like, all right, great. They don't care about me. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
But when it's love, who is Sunshine as?
Sunshine is exactly what you get right now. A ball of energy, spontaneous. Let's go. Let's do. I want to see. I'm curious. And I'm very affectionate. I'm very affectionate. I'm touchy. I'm very touchy feely.
You squeeze your man's butt in public?
No. the booty don't really excite me.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm just saying it
No.
might be playful like that. So, I
I'm
mean,
playful. I like holding hands, you know what I mean, and all that kind of stuff. I'm a girly girl, so I like all
so have
that.
you dated any celebrities?
No, and I never will again.
You, oh, so you have.
My husband played football for 9 years. That's a celebrity.
All right, that's celebrity. Any rappers, any singers? You ain't giving
Never,
it up? Have you
never.
had one night stands?
Hell no. Now, these people
So,
crazy.
hold up. So you never had a one night stand?
Oh, I have, but not with nobody in the industry.
So was it when you was younger? Have you
Younger,
had one night
college,
stands?
college, right
Hold
after
on.
college.
I already know how college be. Have you had one night stands since you've been Sunshine Anderson?
No, no,
Because you probably can't. You can't do shit
you
like
can't
that
do
no
that.
more.
You can't do
So,
that.
all right, let's take it back to college. So you had one night stands in college?
After college, once or twice after college. I left college and moved to DC. I was living in DC when I signed my record deal.
Mm.
So yeah,
Mm.
once or twice. Nothing
So
major.
hold up. So you have a one night stand, but then you're in the industry. You ain't because you. I mean, you're a nice looking woman. I mean, you didn't decide to, take something off your bucket list.
No, no. Mm-mm.
All right, yeah, all right.
I'm
I
a
can't get that.
I'm a nice girl. Mm-mm. These niggas don't move me.
So what kind of nigga do you like?
Um, I like a man I like a man that's strong. I like a man that's healed. Do you know what that means, Rashid? Do you know what that means?
Woo! I love it. Do I know what that means? Yeah, I do know what that
I
means,
like a
man.
man that's I like a man that is
I'm a
I like a
damn
man that's
soul, so you have to be real patient with me, yes.
I like a man that is interested in healing himself, just like I'm interested in healing myself, so that we can come together. You understand? Black people, we got a lot of trauma. You understand? Black men got a lot of trauma. We got a lot of trauma, and nobody wants to address the traumas, and so the trauma is what keeps us separated. You understand? I think it's a real big issue right now between black men and black women. Until we address that, our children are going to suffer for it forever.
All right, so we got a couple minutes, so talk a little bit about it. Tell me about it so I can give other perspective real quick. Let's debate it real quick. What you talking about?
I don't think that we like each other. I think that
No,
we're
we
in
don't.
competition. I think that we're in a big competition with each other. I think that
Absolutely.
that women are trying to outdo men right now. I think that women are trying to show that whatever you could do, I could do better. I think that that's not the natural order of things. I think that we just don't like each other, and there's so much competition in our conversation and competition in
Yeah,
our relationships, you know what I mean,
yeah.
that it keeps us apart. And
You're
so
right.
I think that there's a lot of work. I'm 46 years old. I will be 47 in June. And when you get in your 40s is when you realize
Mm-hmm.
who you are. And so
Mm-hmm.
you have to work on yourself so that you don't hurt other people. And I don't think we do enough of that. I think that slavery won in a lot of ways, and it's kept us divided. And I think that women are upset with men because we done had to raise these kids by ourselves. Men are upset with women because you called the police on me. And until we deal with our issues head on and have real conversation about it and be honest with ourselves, we ain't gonna get nowhere.
Yeah, and I agree totally with you, man.
Yeah,
I agree
yeah.
totally with you, but it's not just me, my fault, and it's not just your fault,
No, it's
man. You
not.
know what I'm saying? You know
No, it's
whose
not.
fault it is?
Whose fault is it?
And that's where the attention needs to be brought to. That's why
Yeah,
it's fault.
yeah,
It's America's fault.
yeah,
Our
yeah.
fault too, because we always gotta take responsibility. 'Cause, oh, what about us? But it's America's fault because they taught us, they separated us. They put
Period.
they put different values up front of each other, and that's what we fighting for. Now we don't even know what happiness is.
Rashid, how
Social
old are you?
media has divided us even more. You know what I'm
How old are
saying?
you?
Me, I'm 42.
Okay, so I have so many 32-year-olds in my inbox.
trying to
because
get that.
the roles have reversed, right? So the guys in their 30s,
That booty's real.
the guys in their 30s, they want cheese and eggs on Sunday. They want, you know, turkey wings and rice. So they're looking for the older women because the older women are a little more stable and a little more, you know, secure, and she know how to cook. But the guys that are my age, they so busy trying to get the 30-year-old girls because they trying to make sure they still got it, you know. But she not necessarily cooking. She need her hair done. She need her nails done. She got her lashes. Men don't know who we are under all of that. You know what I'm saying? I think men have a way more hard time than women do because women are so every day, every hour, every week, I can switch it up. Then men don't know what they're getting. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. Listen, I mean, it's social media age, man. I meet women all the time, and they be cool. And then sometimes the education is from Instagram and Twitter, from social media. You know what I'm saying? So men don't understand women. Women don't understand men. Men don't
Bingo.
understand what it needs to be men, and women don't understand what it needs to be women no more. So
Bingo.
now we got a whole clusterfuck of bullshit.
Right.
So we just can't sit here and point the finger at one
At each
another.
other.
Only thing
Somebody
I
has
ask
to
is one
relent.
another, when it comes to the power at B, that's what we got to join forces.
So
We
when
can
are we
fight
gonna
each other
say?
later.
When are we gonna say,
Yeah.
brother, I'm sorry? When are the brothers gonna say, sister, I'm sorry? When are we gonna say, how do we fix it? When are we gonna say, what do you need from me? What is it that you need as a man? When are we gonna say, what is it you need from me as a woman? You know what I mean? Like, until we start to do that and have a real dialogue, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere.
Will it matter? Or is it the time and place? Will it really matter? If I
Everybody
told
can't
you
go.
what I
Everybody.
wanted, what I needed, is that about the person that you care about? Or is that about in general?
Say that one
You
more time.
talking about the message need to change about what men want? Or is that about personal relationship when you're in the love tangle, because that's a clusterfuck, and he needs to say what he wants from you? Is that what you're talking about? A man want from you, or are you talking about society?
No, I mean, men
What do you
need to
want from
know
me?
that we care. Black men need to know that black women really do care. And black women need to know that I don't think we feel like the other one cares. You know what I mean? I don't think we really feel like you care about what happens to us. You know what I mean? And I don't really think that men feel loved. You know what I mean? And so we're just kind of caught out in
I don't
space.
feel loved at all, bro. I don't feel love, sis. I don't feel love at
Not
all.
one woman in your life.
No, no. There's love. Everybody love in different ways. And
That's
when
true.
it comes to loving you, because we all are complex, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes
Yeah.
to knowing who you are is how you see who you are. A
Yeah.
person knowing that is different. It's
I'm
like
totally.
DMX said, man, the truth only matters if the other person understands it.
Yeah, I read
Otherwise, it
something
don't
that
matter.
said I
Which
read
is why
something
we
that
look
said,
back on philosophy. Nobody understood it.
right. I read something that said I used to think communication was the key, but really comprehension is the key. Understanding
Right.
the other person and where they coming from. We got a long way to go, Rashid. We do. We do.
This is funny as shit, but you
I'm
do
gonna
know
be
what?
honest. I wonder sometimes if it's really gonna happen for
So what
either one
about
of
the
us.
health and wellness business? You're Muslim, I'm Muslim, and what's going on?
Energy for life. So, you know, I'm 40. I'm gonna be 47, bro. I gotta stay up. You know what I mean? I gotta keep my body tight. I gotta keep my skin together. You know what I mean? I don't want to look like a grandmama yet. I'm not ready. You know. So I got some amazing products. You know, some detox tea, some vitamins, some energy boosters, and I take them things every day. And I drink my detox tea every night, so my stomach can get on flat, and my skin
Hold on,
can
hold
stay.
on, hold on, hold on. Do you really work out, or do you just show that ass?
Are you serious? Do
Yes,
I
you
really
can.
work out?
A lot
Okay.
of women just showing that ass, trying to
No.
get some sponsors, especially
Bruh.
you famous ones
Bruh.
with the
I
famous
be on that
ass.
trampoline. That trampoline ain't no joke. Okay.
What do you do?
It's trampoline fitness. I can't drag it out here now. But it's called
Give
trampoline
me a
fitness.
little
Y'all
bit.
make sure
Give me
y'all
a little
follow
bit.
me. Make sure you follow me at I am Sunshine Anderson. Make sure you follow me on Sis Sit With Me. Sis Sit With Me. I'm developing my finance, fitness, beauty brand. And so, yes, you're going to see me really working out, Rashid, on the trampoline, jumping up and down.
How often do you work out?
I try to work out at least 3 to 4 days a week. It's hard.
So you, so you do this, or do you do it just for for the for shit you got performances? Because you got to be looking good all the time.
Yeah, damn right. I just look. I did a show. I did a show last Monday in Miami, and I didn't know I was going to the strip club. So I got to pull up to the venue, and it was a strip club. Thank God I was dressed right, and I had my little stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Ass
But
is out. Was the ass out? Was the
not
ass
all of
out?
it. Not all of it.
No, I mean, what class?
Enough of it was out. Yeah, with class.
The people got to know. I want to know.
Yeah, not all of it. Yes, ma'am.
I'm living a
Yes.
dream.
Okay, hold on, mom.
Oh, shout
Okay,
out to mom.
mama, go
That's
on. Now
mom.
folks can hear you.
Yo, moms, come here, man.
Mama is
That's mom.
upstairs. Mama don't want no
Oh, that's
parts of what
upstairs.
y'all doing. What's up, Deja Blue? There go my nephew right there. Deja Blue. What's up, Wendy? There go my girl, Wendy. Wendy is doing her thing. Who else? I see. We got to work out to keep our body fine. That's right. DJ Marcus L. Did I say that right? Thank you. Say Keisha. She said I look great to be 47. Thank you. Okay, I'm listening,
No, I
Rashid.
mean, you really do look great,
Thank
man.
you. Thank
So
you. You
how
got
was it growing up
together.
as a child, man?
This ain't
You know
faking,
what I'm saying?
Rashid. This ain't no injections and Botox or nothing, nigga. You got to do this shit for real. Like,
I see. You part of the Gap too cool, so I'm loving it, man. That's why I'm smiling. I'm so happy the lights is here. So how was it growing up as a kid, man? Was you popular in high school, junior high? Was you a cheerleader? Was you
yep,
popping? Was you a nerd?
yep.
How was you?
No, life was great. Thank God I grew up in a household with two parents. I was a cheerleader. I was a dance girl. I went to college, North Carolina Central University Eagles. I was a cheerleader there. I graduated, got my BS in criminal justice, and the rest is history.
I
Yep,
know
life
you
was
had
good.
criminal justice and you had cosmetology. Do you own a beauty shop?
No,
Or
I
you just
don't
have
own a
a
beauty
beauty shop?
shop. I don't own a beauty
That's
shop.
fucked up.
I wanted to do hair. I wanted to do short hair, but I couldn't flip them color lines like you're supposed to.
Hold up, but
Um,
why short hair? You can do my hair. My shit's short.
but I'm creative. You know what I mean? Us creatives, we got a lot of things on our mind. We can do a lot of
That
things with our
Gemini
hands.
shit. There's a lot of
Yeah,
retardation happening.
yeah, yeah. You crazy, Rashid?
Are we crazy? Are
Yes,
we crazy together?
yes,
So,
yes.
so I got you for like 12 more minutes. It's
Okay,
10:48 on my clock. I don't know what it is
okay,
on yours.
okay.
So, any wild experience that you experienced in Hollywood? Because you was with Macy Gray. I know you're gonna stitch up Macy, but at least you can talk about the cocaine. And then you was with Matthew Knowles, and he's, what I'm saying, was he was balls deep in a lot. So you had a few careers, and then you got now.
And so your question is, any crazy experiences?
Yeah, just wild shit that happened. Could have been bad, could have been good. Could have started
Um,
out wild, with good. Could have been, oh, I didn't know it was gonna go like this. Could have been, yeah. Give my viewers something. We're having a good time.
um, let me wait. Can you see me? Let me move.
I definitely can see it. I definitely can see everything.
Go get in the
I'm
shower.
getting myself ready. You in the
Okay.
shower.
I had to go in I had to
You
go.
in the shower.
I talked to my
Hold
daughter.
on.
I had
Did
to
you say you get in the shower?
No, I told my daughter to get in the shower. Crazy
Oh, I'm about to say you got to
experiences.
tell your mom to get in the shower. That ain't
No.
your mom. Who you in there with?
let's just say that, and be clear.
Watch this. Watch
Okay.
my boy. Shout out to Amadi, man. We getting high on set. See, he didn't think I would do that for him. See that? Keep going.
Crazy experiences. I can't say that I had. I definitely didn't have a lot of crazy experiences. I had one crazy experience, and all I'm going to say,
so you got crazy experiences in your
I,
whole life.
I had one crazy. I had one crazy experience in the music business. I'm gonna say this, but this is all I'm gonna say. Okay.
So I'm gonna say.
Let's just say that when all the rumors came out about R. Kelly, I believed them wholeheartedly. I know firsthand that some things happened. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's all you need to know. But just know that it's a whole lot of shit, yes, behind the scenes that a lot of us artists have dealt with, have been a part of. And like I said, that's all I'm gonna say is that I knew when the rumors came out that they were true. I didn't need to watch the video. I didn't need, even though I did go back and watch it.
You talking about the first set when he was pissing?
Yes. No. I'm talking about him. Period. Okay. So my first tour.
Do you still play his music?
No, absolutely not. I was on the TP2 tour. My first tour, my very first tour, straight out the box, coming right out of into music. I was on the TP2 tour. I opened up for R. Kelly. Selena Johnson opened up for me, and I opened up for R. Kelly.
Shout out to Selena Johnson. She got big hips. I used to be in jail. One doing that right.
She's amazing. But R. Kelly and I had the same publicist, and so I got to do a lot of things because of R. Kelly, right? If R. Kelly wasn't using his seats at the Grammys, then I got to sit at the seats. If R. Kelly wasn't using his seats at the Lady of Soul Train Awards, then I got to sit in his seats. If R. Kelly was doing an interview with a big magazine, then I got pulled in because we had the same publicist. You understand? So there was a lot of time. There wasn't a lot of time that we spent together, but there was that was enough. You understand? So yeah, that's about the craziest thing that I've ever dealt with in this music industry. Yeah.
So you see a lot of activity with R. Kelly. Did y'all ever date or hook up?
No. I never. I just clarify. So you went too far. I ain't never seen a lot of activity with R. Kelly.
Okay, let me clarify because I didn't want people to think that you was hating. And maybe I had a thing, so we got to clear it up. If it was a personal thing or not.
Me and R. Kelly never had a relationship.
Yeah,
me and R. Kelly. R. Kelly probably didn't even. R. Kelly probably didn't even know my name then, even though we had the same publicist. You know, I was brand new. I was just coming into the industry. That man has worked with everybody, and and done a lot of stuff. But there was an incident. Okay, that's what I'm saying. There was an incident with R. Kelly that when these rumors came out, I knew firsthand that they were true. Period. And I ain't gonna say nothing else. But there was never a relationship with R. Kelly. Me and him ain't never none of that. I ain't got the man's phone number. I never had the man's phone number, nothing like that. I'm telling you that I know firsthand that those rumors are true. Okay? Period. That's it.
And that's right. Leave it at that.
Yeah, that's it.
Move on from there.
Yeah.
So, pandemic ended. We got about 3-4 more minutes before. So, what's going on with Sunshine and next forward? We got the book out. We got Level Up. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to promote that. It's great timing because the town about to open back up.
Listen, the pandemic was fucking crazy. I got knocked down on my ass because I got one song. That one song keeps me working every weekend, and thank God. But when the pandemic hit, I did like a total of 4 shows last year.
Shit got hard. Was you broke?
Oh, damn right. I was broke. Damn right. I was broke for a minute trying to figure this the fuck out. I was hurting. I had to figure out what I was going to do to feed my family. And that's when I went back to my health and wellness business and picked up what I knew. and my health and wellness business, put some money in my pocket. Shout out to Mike Lighty, my amazing booking agent. You know, that was able to make some things happen, and we was able to turn the year around. Shout out to Royalty, my international superstars, Kirk and Mr. Woods. They are an international reggae group. They're doing big things in the community. They're doing big things overseas. They're doing big things right now. And they pulled me in and was like, hey, you know, let's do this and let's do that. And so I just kind of locked arms with them. You know what I mean? They're on the remix to Level Up. You know, and so we just kind of, you know, helping each other right now. You know what I mean? But the single is out. The video is out. We ended up, you know, being able to shoot both of the videos last year, even though we was in a pandemic and shit was crazy. We was able to shoot the videos and just, you know, really, like I said, turn things around. If you've been listening to me for this hour, then you know that it ain't too many things. Maybe you figured out that it ain't too much shit I'm gonna let beat me, you know.
And that's just about how dysfunctional is about making negative to positive, man.
Yeah. 2020.
So much shit. I gotta call it high dysfunctional.
Yeah. 2020 was one of the worst years, you know what I'm saying? But somebody reached out to me about the book, you know what I mean? And you know, the music was happening, the book started to happen, and I just started to feel better. Like, wait a minute, you know, you got to figure out, you know, everybody was doing concerts in their living room, you know what I mean? And you had to figure out, how are you going to make shit work for you now? You know what I mean? And again, that's what the book is about. You know what I'm saying? Picking yourself up and dusting yourself off and staying prayed up, you know what I mean? And doing what it is you got to do, you know what I mean? To make sure you good and to make sure you happy, you know what I mean? And so, I'm just grateful, you know what I mean, that I'm in the space that I'm in this year. Before we go, because we got 3 minutes left, I want to tell y'all, I learned how to meditate. This might not mean none to y'all. J. Cole got a whole song on his album that's called Meditate. And I thought that was real dumb. I thought that was real dumb, you know, sitting in a quiet room and, you know, shit, I got shit to do. You know what I mean? But sometimes we got to slow down. You know, meditating has allowed me to be able to see shit way clearer. You know what I mean? And like I said, I know who I am now. You know what I mean? And so
you do this actively every day?
Every day at 7 a.m. and we meditate together live on Facebook. And follow Fem Magic, FEMM Magic. Her name is Ma'at Petrova. She's a goddess. She's a queen. And you know, it's because of her that I'm really, you know what I mean? I'm really starting to come back into my light. You know, she's teaching me a lot of things. And so I'm just in a good place. All praises. What is that? Yeah, okay. I'm reading under here. Sis, sit with me.
All praise to Allah.
Say what? What you say?
All praise to Allah.
All praises due. I'm typing it in the thing so y'all can see.
Background. I know you got
I was raised in Islam. I was raised in Islam. I was born into Islam. And I think that has a lot to do too, Rashid. You know what I'm saying? With who I am. You know what I mean? You can't, it's certain people you can't play with, Rashid. You know that. You know what I mean? It's certain people you can't play with. It's certain people that, you know what I mean? That just know too much. You know what I mean? And I don't claim to be you know, a philosopher and nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm not you know, I don't preach to people, you know, but I've learned a lot in life, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just life is good now. Life is good now, you know? Yeah.
I got one more thing, baby.
Okay.
I need you to say, shout out to the real, highly dysfunctional. Thank you for being on. Sunshine Anderson. We loved you. We had a beautiful time. You know, we started off rough. We had a great time. This is the best interview I ever had in my whole life. I just need you to say, shout out to the real, highly dysfunctional, and we sign off, baby.
You ready?
Guess what? To my hometown, because now I know every day. We're trying to bring it to a daytime event. I'm old, so I'm getting to promotion game, and we're gonna do daytime shit. We ain't doing no overnight shit. Only old people. Climbing up. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing.
Thank you for having me. Wait, my thing is loading. I want to say thank you for having me. I want to say I love your energy and I like what you're doing. You know what I mean? And coming out of prison, just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. You know, everything you want is already inside of you, you know, and you can have anything you want, you can have it. You know what I mean? It's already inside of you. Always just go within. Okay, now before we go, I gotta go on here because I see a lot of people that I know.
Don't forget, shout out to the real highly
Okay,
dysfunctional.
you ready? Shout out to the real highly dysfunctional. I love you, Rashid. Okay, wait. Shout out to
I
Danielle
love you too, baby.
Springer. I love you, Danielle. Thank you so much for tapping in. Shout out to, gosh, I like you've been commenting. I can't pronounce your name. Bad Boss Beauty Incorporated. Yes, I appreciate you, sis, for joining us. Boss Lady Carter Zainab, I love you. Thank you so much. I have been meditating for over 20 years. It changed my life. It's changing my life right now, like straight up. Say, Keisha. Such inspiration to young people like myself. That song came out when I was in the 5th grade. Still bangs. I love you too. I love y'all too. Silver Fox 1111. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to my art Petrova. Yes, Film Magic. Let me type that too. Hold on, Rashid, because you started this. So
I don't care what you do, man. I'm smiling.
we gotta tell them. Hey, listen, y'all. We meditate live every Tuesday on IG at Film Magic. I'm putting it here live, IG live at Film Magic every Tuesday at 7 a.m. When I tell you that it'll change your life, Rashid, let me tell you something, because you're a man. And a lot of times men be thinking, I ain't finna do that shit. That shit is some girl shit. Yo, there's grown fucking men that meditate every day. You understand? And that shit works.
I need to meditate because my brain is noisy.
That's what I'm telling you. Your brain is noisy, and my brain was noisy too. And that's why I smoke a lot of marijuana. Just like you. Okay? But it don't work. So
shout out to the real.
Like 20, I'm telling you seriously, Rashid, it's 20, 30 minutes every day, my nigga. But you gotta go to Film Magic because I didn't know how to meditate. You understand? I didn't know what I was doing if I was doing it right. So you gotta go there and so you can do it with us and you can know you're doing it right. Okay, wait, I just gotta speak to a few more people and then I'm gonna let you go. I'm so proud of you, Queen. Congratulations on finding the true identity. Yo, I'm a new author right now. I'm a new author. I got a brand new book. Okay. Ashley B 1017. I love y'all. Thank you, Kogo Productions, the baddest LMT. Good for you. You too. I love y'all. Thank you, Danielle. Great interview. Tiffany Lee Love, stop hating. Bad Boss Beauty telling you to stop hating. You ain't said something right. Be nice. I love y'all too. Thank you. Shout out to the real highly dysfunctional.
Shout out to the real highly dysfunctional.
Yo, thank you guys for jumping on. You know, Rashid, I don't never go live. Hey, Rhoda, that's my cousin in DC. I don't never go live, but I need to go live more. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out here that I want to talk to. I want to talk to them. They want to talk to me. I need to do better. I'm gonna start meditating. I need it. Bad Boss Beauty. Yes. Let me tell you something. Black people are traumatized. Every day we go out here in the white people world, we traumatized.
Syndrome. They got Stockholm syndrome.
That too. We all need to meditate. I'm telling you, it'll work wonders for your life. Wendy, I love you. Thank you for joining me and thank you for staying out here so long. Yo, let me tell you something. Y'all need, but I ain't gonna do you like that, Wendy. But Wendy, my girl Wendy is a boss. You hear me? Is a straight boss. I love her so much and I learned so much from her, even though she don't know it. But girl, you are amazing. Team Gemini, our time is coming. Yo, Rashid, thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Shout out to the real. Signing off, Sunshine Edison, Smash National. Smash Edison. I ain't supposed to. I'm so excited to have you. I'm back.
Yeah, go to lay down because you went to work earlier today, and that's why we had to come on here. So lay your ass down and get some rest.
I love it. Thank you. I appreciate you, man.
Love you too. I'll talk to you soon, okay? No doubt. Take care. Bye, you guys. Y'all take care. I love y'all.